This is Naked H Crusader, part of Naked eSports. We are just about to begin the Naked Pro Scrims. Let me fix this up a bit because I am actually working on some few things with my apartment, but I want to get started as soon as possible. So let's take a look at the room here. We got 68 people in. We got 5 minutes left until the scrimmage begins. Make sure you guys get into the room. As you guys all know, we are going to begin at exactly 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which I said before is in 5 minutes. Let's take a look at some of the teams that are participating tonight. We got all these beautiful teams. Let me know who you guys think is going to win. I got some other things I need to handle on Discord and all of that. So at that point, I'm also going to play some beautiful music when I get that started. And I hope you guys are enjoying your night. It is a Monday. It is a beautiful night, at least in New York City, where I live. I hope you guys are enjoying where you guys are and getting ready for the scrimmage to begin. Let me know who you guys think will win it all. I have no idea. I have honestly no idea who's going to win. Honestly, I hope it's Naked. I hope it's Naked eSports, as you guys know. There's the music. Get it going. Let's see if we, yeah, that's good. So, I have Naked eSports obviously taking the #1 spot, but I always pick a second place winner. And this time, I'm going to go with Full Eclipse. Yep. Full Eclipse Gold is participating. I think they are going to take it all. But you never know who is going to be the winner. As I was saying, it is up to... We have a total of 25 teams participating. That is the most you can possibly have. And I believe that it's going to be kind of crazy. I mean, usually when you think of a regular classic match, you got a lot of bots, right? Not a lot, but if you're higher, you have less bots. But if you're higher rank, you have less bots. But this is no classic match. This is a scrimmage. Everybody is real. Nobody's fake. And I think people are going to be really careful of how they drop. I'm bringing it back to the room. We got 77 in there. It's about to start in 2 minutes. I'm also going to play Omelet on my devices, making sure it all works out. There's a process. There's a process to my madness here. And we try to make it the best possible scrimmage that you guys watch here. And I do my best, so I appreciate you guys all supporting us with Naked eSports. We can't do this without you guys. That's obvious, and you guys make it all worthwhile. So really appreciate it. We're gonna start in exactly 1 minute now. It's 7:59 to me. You guys have a lag, so I don't know what time it is for you guys, but for us, it is a different time. For me, at least, it's a different time. So. Get ready, guys. We got 81 in the room. Who don't we have in the room? Team 13 and Team 14. Where are you guys? Get in there. We had a total, I think, of 10 people on the wait list. I could be maybe a little bit under that, maybe 8 or 9. We got 5 people from the wait list jumping in to take over, and that was determined last night. But there were a few more, and you guys gotta let me know if you guys aren't able to participate. We can get these other teams in to get them in, and I think they would enjoy that. So if you guys determine or find out after confirmation that you guys are not able to make it, it's totally fine. Just let me know, and we can get other teams in there. But honestly, you don't want to just say nothing after confirming, because then these other teams can't play, and they really wanted to. All right, we got the room. We're leaving the room. We're going to the playing site into PUBG Mobile. So this is the Naked Pro Scrims. Registration is on our Discord. So if you want to participate in these matches, you have to register. Registration is available in one of the channels in our Discord. It's easy to find, but if you have any questions, you can always ask us. There's we have a lot of Naked members who are willing to help and always help out the people who have questions. So you can do that. And if you're looking for the Discord page and you can't find it, just go to the profile here in Omelette. You can go to the profile on Twitch as well if you guys are watching from there. And then hit that link. You'll find it easy. If you don't have Discord and you don't know about Discord, that's a whole different issue. Discord is where most people get together in esports. Kind of like Facebook for people. It's similar, but just for gaming mostly. Or I say mostly for gaming. So I'm gonna turn off the music here. We got this plane ride. We got, whoa, I've never seen it so horizontal and down the middle before. There's gonna be a lot of places to hit up. You might see some nice spacing. At the same time, no one's gonna go south unless you take a car. But everything else on north, you know, Severny and Zarki, I think that's all possible. It might take a little bit longer than normal, but you can I would say you can fly there. And then even Primorsk on the south, you can fly there as well when you poly float. But again, the whole north part outside of military base area, outside of that island, is possible. So let's see how all these teams do. So far we have pretty much a separated area. You don't see too much clutter going into one spot, as I kind of predicted, but that might change. I think I see a few teams going to Rozhok here, or at least 2 teams that are kind of right there next to each other. This could be interesting. This is Freedom Gamers Death Rain picking up some loot, and it looks like some shots are happening immediately, and let's try to get to that. So you got SOA, Sons of Anarchy. They do get one from Freedom Gamers already, and it looks like he has an AKM possibly. Perfect gun for this situation. Ready to go. And looks like he's just looking around this edge. Not going to go completely, but that'll give Freedom Gamers some time to pick up his man right there, and he does. Now he's moving over, and Reaper, not at the right time. Does get actually at the right time. Is thirsting speed as well. So I think Reaper got the first knock, and does the second one as well, and the kill. So really, Freedom Gamers is in trouble. All of Team 6 is here, and they're pushing on this team. They're all moving, you can hear them. So they're shooting up top against Death Rain. Alex on the corner and does not get the revive. And oof, Freedom Gamers is getting plowed over. And Death Rain is on the back. He's running away, but he's not going to get too far, I think. The zigzags on Death Rain. Can he get away from this? Let's take a look from his angle. Oh man, he has a pistol. That's why he can't do anything. Will he make it out? Run! Run! No! No! One more shot. That's all it will take, and that'll do it. All right, great job from SOA. We're gonna move on here to Pachinki. We got Team 2, Ruthless Killers. Thank you guys for joining in. I am Zeus and 10. I appreciate it. thank you for liking the stream as well. If you guys see anything cool that you like to see and you want other people to see, really appreciate if you guys clip the action. Helps me out, helps these guys out who want to see it too when they have to when they want to replay it. So please do so if you can. Apex, it looks like Ruthless Killers is looking at Apex. They're a bit down the line, so I'm just going to take a look at the map, make sure we're not missing anything else. There are a few teams that are actually really close, and this one in particular. We have TG hanging out. Ooh, smoke is down. What happened? What? That was so quick. Alright, so something just rendered in, and Naked just completely demolished him. I wonder what actually happened here, because sometimes it takes a little bit of time to render everything in when you change a location. Oh man, I wonder what happened. Anyway, Vital with Chronic, so that is Team 1, facing off against Full Eclipse. They're really close. So all these people are in the apartments of, on top of Yasnaya. Oh, nice grenade against Chronic. Was that Chronic hitting himself? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I might be wrong. I might have read that wrong, but I saw Chronic definitely got hit. But I wasn't sure if that was by him. I think it was by himself. Anyway, we're just gonna keep moving on here. We got yeah, Full Eclipse still in this place, and let's just see exactly where they're backing up. They're actually just kind of leaving this area, even though one of them's knocked. They backed up, mostly I should say probably, because Full Eclipse Jake here is their only other member and away from the action at the apartments. So they had to back up and regroup. That being said, we wanted to change it up so we can see everything, and we got Lethal Gamers facing up, possibly against TG, the other TG group. Let's see how this will turn out. We got Maverick, who is the team leader. They're hanging out. Now, they have 2 people here, and they do have 2 others down the road, as you can see right there. Oop, we don't want to get no visual. And Lethal Gamers, who it's not looking good because they only have 2 people. So I wonder how they're going to do. Hurricane shooting, and he has a Mar as well, or a Mir. Both see him in that house trying to get a few hits in. None yet so far. This is a nice angle Krypton has here. Look at this. It's perfect. Oh, don't hit the wall though, but that was nice. Now Amir is hurting bad. Hurricane, I think, will need to change position in order to kind of spread themselves out, not be a focal point, but hey, they might have something up their sleeves, and they do. They get Merlin. So Merlin is down. Merlin's not even close to anybody, so I wonder if Tall will have to change. Tall is the leader of this particular team. Maverick is the manager. So I wonder how this is going to go. Krypton is trying to get an angle, maybe going to do a flank, as he's trying to possibly, I would try to get to this 2-story house maybe, get an angle, and that's exactly what Krypton's apparently doing. Yep, jumping in. Not a bad move, and it looks like Tall will get a revive on Merlin. So that is huge. Amir needs some health, and I think he's just using bandages. Yep. Bandages will do the trick, but it'll be time consuming, and Amir is down. So Hurricane trying to get the quick revive, but I don't think he realized they flanked around to the window, and that will do it. All right. I think the closest people is Fate with Team 3. And as this renders in, give it a moment, we got Rogue Arsenal on the other end. Thank you guys for coming in. I hope you guys are going to have fun watching this. I'm definitely having fun playing it and streaming it. So let me know who you guys think is going to win this particular battle. We got Rogue Arsenal hanging out in the apartment. They both hear the footsteps because they are really close to each other. And Fate is obviously looking in that direction as well. So they're shooting across the buildings. They get Ken, so Ken is down. I wonder if they're going to try to do a quick push after that knock, or are they going to be a little bit more patient and hold back just a moment and not quite putting themselves at risk yet, because Ken is now going downstairs. He has nobody in this apartment, And it doesn't really seem like Fate is making a push to get there. I don't see where their teammates are. So he has one teammate. Oh no, he's on the roof. That's why I couldn't figure it out. I'm like, what is he? Yep, he's on the roof. He's being very silent. He has no choice really, because there are 3 people under him. And once he makes that move, he'll be heard, and then there'll be an all-out mob against him. But that doesn't mean Ken won't be surviving. Look at this. He just makes it all the way down the stairs. He's going across the lawn. Makes it to Bishop. Oh, man. Spare. Well done. Well played. Didn't make a move, so now there was only one person that went up to the roof and was able to beat the 1-in-1 odds. 50-50 chance, especially when he was hearing him come up. Gives him an advantage, and that worked out for Spare. So now RA is at the disadvantage. They had the knock. It looked like they were doing very well, and now things have switched. Now you have Dak and Bishop. Actually, all 3 of them just, it's kind of like encircling them. Encircling RA. Now Spare had to go down quick. Ooh, that grenade almost done him in. But it doesn't matter. They did get a knock on Grim. So now that gives time for Fate to kind of make their moves where they want to go in order to get into positions they want to be in without too much of a worry as this revive happens. That's a weakness of what happens when someone gets knocked. Yes, you can get off your revive, but that gives the enemy time. Time is precious in these few seconds of battle. So it looks like it kind of slowed down, and no one's peeking anymore, as especially Grim, who needed to heal himself up. Slowly but surely, RA is making their way east, and it looks like Fate is actually making a bigger push east. And where's this next circle? They're on it, so they're fine. They're crossing the street. Let's just see how this happens. If they let them cross the street, it looks like they will. And we're going to move on, because we can't stay here forever. That's just the way it is. Now we got team 23, 4, and 18. I'm going to zoom in on the map here so we can get a better look. Yeah, I'm not going to go, I'm not going to stay there. Well, I just want to make sure I don't miss anything, but it looks like, does look like Yaz9 has a possibility of something happening, so let's stay here. You have Vital Chronic, who's actually really spread out from the rest of his team. And 18 is slowly but surely making his way closer. So I think eventually 18, let's take a more worldly view, we'll see. Yeah, see, look, VG, which is Vanguard, just got to the same houses Chronic was just at, but Chronic's making his push out farther. But that doesn't mean Full Eclipse won't be able to see Team 18. He's on the roof. Doesn't seem like he's paying attention much to Vanguard on that side, so I don't think he knows they're over there. And I wonder if Jax can see who knows who each other is. Who knows who each other is? What am I speaking? Who knows where, or where each person is. That was close. Alright, here's Jax. He's getting too close. He's getting shot quickly. He doesn't have a door to get into, and he will be thirsted. So great job from John Black. Getting that quick kill, getting that thirst, and that definitely initiates or sends a notification to Vanguard. It looks like they're going to take a car, and I'm going to assume they're getting out of here. They're at a disadvantage. They only got 2 people. So Jake is right here. He's assuming that somebody else is around, but Vanguard has left the area. That doesn't mean 23 didn't hear that. And so you have Vital coming in closer and closer. I think he sees him. He sees him. He takes a few shots. Got a few hits and does get Sinful. So now Vital. From Vital. is making his way around, trying to get a better angle on the situation, just like he's doing right now. Great job from Vital. She is doing it correctly. You don't want to be in the same place because look at this. John Black thinks she's over there. Oh, those shots, though, change a little bit. Vital is really rotating around. But is this going to be too much by herself? It could be dangerous doing what she's doing right now. There are 3 other people, or 2 other people right there. And Vital is down. This was the thing I was worried about. Vital's trying to use this wall to hide just enough, and it seemed to be working. Now you do have Kovo is just on the other end. Vital has to stay by this wall, or else she's gonna get killed. That grenade, will it be enough? No, it won't. Very close though. Vital's health is going down very fast though, and will be taken down quickly. Doesn't look like she will get the revive, and that will be it for her. Ooh, what is going on here? They are literally right next door. This is the apartments next to school. Looks like SOA has moved on from Rozhawk, where we saw them last. And bang! Ooh! Bang must be thanking his lucky stars, because one more hit would have done it. And that might have caused a cascade of pushes and pulls that he wouldn't be ready for. So let's see. SOA gets one knocked as well. Ooh, that fire! Look at how close that fire though. Look at that. It's not that huge. I would have thought a wider circumference there, but it did not happen. And it looks like RC is making their push in. Will they come up the stairs? Yep. And nice push. Getting a thirst too in that process. And it looks like he's trying to get the hell out of here. He is running for his life. And will get away. Now he's by himself. Is Bang able to maneuver out of here? I think so. Yeah. Unless, yes, no, actually, it's tough to say. Bang, if you can make it all the way over to the next town before they get... Ooh, zigzagging, gets one hit. Ooh, this is so close. Really? Oh, man. He had to hide. He does. And Team 6 is now making a push. They got more shots. One more will do it. Yo, goes quick prone. Is that going to work? Is this working right now? He went prone, and they can't see him. He gets a heal off, and he keeps moving. It worked out. His helmet's gone, though. A headshot will do him in. And he's zigzagging. He doesn't care if he doesn't hear shots yet. He's getting the hell out of here. And he does manage at the moment. But really, this is a cat and mouse game, or I should say cats and mouse game. You have 4 of them literally just pushing this one guy. He's in the houses, out of houses. Does he realize he's getting pushed? I think so. That's why he's still moving. Yeah, I don't know. I want to stay here, but I can't do that forever as well. So we're gonna go and change it up. We'll see on the notifications whether Bang gets knocked and killed, or will he get out of there and we won't see a notification at all. So now you have SM Ninja facing off against Naked. Looks like one player from Naked is down, but this complex is so small that there's not going to be a lot of places to peek. I think there's like 2 or 3 houses on each side of the street, and 2 stories is max, or no, 3 stories I think is on the other side. Yep. Ooh, Prodigy almost got his head taken off, but will survive. Does have a helmet still intact, I should say. And Nubcakes is trying to get a peek here using the stairs. Ooh, Accurate trying to flank around. It did not work. It surprised me that he did it, but nice. Getting a knock on self. So I wonder if Accurate will get picked up, maybe by Shane. They have the remaining members, Nubcakes and Prodigy. That DP is such a dangerous weapon, and it looks like Self is getting picked up at the moment, and does. That's a big move for them. And Icy has changed locations, gets Shane. Perfect timing as he was trying to pick up Accurate at that corner, and that was a problem. So now Accurate is alone on this side. I don't know if Prodigy or Nubs is going to make a move. You also have SM there. And it looks like he's going straight on the smoke. Don't peek it! And he does peek it. Oh man, Prodigy is down as well. You can expect the push for sure. Ninja's going for it. Nubs needs to figure out something fast here. Looks like he's looking back and forth. Can Naked take this, or will they go down? He looks like Nubs has made it to the 3rd floor. He's being seen. One more hit. Oh, gets 2 knocked there. And they're both across the street. Their teammates are not around, so they won't get picked up until now. Man, that was a great nade from Ninja, getting it on the 3rd floor. And he's just going to go back and say, I got you guys. No worries. No worries. And so Naked is out. We got, what do we got around? Team 22. Looks like they're really close to another. Their car's on fire right now. I'm not sure what he's shooting at, but he's going crazy. This is BAW. Looks like we're looking at the view of nonsense, because those are nonsense shots right there. But we got Reaper Company with Monica leading the group, just at the warehouse. And that is a nice spot. That warehouse, it has, it's really good defensively because there's not a lot of places you can hide around it. It's sort of on top of a hill, especially from different angles. And right now they're going to get a loot box too. That doesn't mean BAW will let them get this. What does he have? DP? Yep. Nope. Yes, that is a DP. Looks like he got a few hits on one of BAW's team members. Trying to get a nice snipe on one. Does not hit though. Ooh, does hit one right there, but look, his health is still around. Almost getting a knock on one, not quite. Alright, we gotta see how they're looking at this. Yeah, the mini right here, that's a great weapon for some quick shots in a row, but it is tough. It's not the greatest long-range weapon out of all the snipers. You have Diosa, who from Ruthless Killers had 1 kill, although it looks like a scar with a red dot's not going to help much. It'll take away some of the shots from other teammates, but that's about it. Ooh, looks like Bojack got hit once, but not enough to get down. Trying to hit Bossy, does get him once, more than halfway down, and it looks like Bossy's going for another round. That was so close to a knock. Man, Bossy's really going at it, but not going for it anymore right there. Looks like the smoke has been thrown. They might be able to see RK right there, and he does see him in the air. Can he get a headshot? Oh, just to the left, to the right. Not quite hitting, and gets knocked. No sense, gets hit in the head. Looks like a revive will be quick. They'll make it out. So let's also take a look around what's happening. We're going to take a look at Team 21 here. Ooh, LHS gets a knocked member here, limited. Oop, oh. So he gets revived. And it looks like they finished off the team that was just here. So nice job from LHS. They did win, or they did get, I think, 3rd place, right? Little homies, they got 3rd place in the last scrimmage. They did really well. That was their first week playing in the Naked Pro Scrims. That's what this does. Gives a little give props to the teams that actually perform well, and this is definitely one of them. They have done very well in the last one. We'll see if they continue to do so. It looks like SOA is kind of in the middle of nowhere, shooting against full Eclipse. Looks like Reaper is down on the team here, but can they pull it off? The rest of your team's kind of behind, and you got 2 knocked players, so no, one's now completely killed, and another's knocked. So now you have Sinful trying to find him. Can he see him? He doesn't know he's on the trees to the left. I don't think he knows. Sinful is jumping around. If he moves out of this wall and to the left, I think he'll be taken down. I don't know if that's going to actually happen. Oh, does get a hit on John. Sinful now redirects his aim toward the SOA member. And he's hurting, but he will keep using bandages, it looks like. I guess doesn't have a first aid. Maybe a molly. Does the molly have enough space to go around? Does not. It does get the knock on him, too. So now you have 1 member left on SOA. Sons of Anarchy. He's pushing back. He knows he doesn't have a chance to revive his member. It is the smarter move. You gotta play smart in order to get points. It's not all about taking the biggest risk. Let's see, Team 21, it looks like they are fighting against somebody, but definitely long distance. Limited, almost taken down. And they do take 1 member, though, of LHS. And they smoke up themselves just in case. Now, where do they have to go? They got to go north. And I wonder how they're going to play this. Team 24 got out, right? And they're just in the middle of the field, though. There is, like, no houses around. And it's going to be interesting. Now, Reptar, and this is Team Error, they know they're back there. That's how they knocked them. And they have to really be careful of how they play this. They're going to play bodyguard to prevent that team coming in. Or are they going to just kind of stay silent and wait for them to come and then shoot them? I don't know how they're going to play that. Team 22 looking behind him. And it looks like they got shots on Team 6. BAW. Now, where is Team 6 here? Team 6. This was the last member of SOA. It looks like he jumped into the water, but he needs to get out of there. Can't stay in this water for long because that circle is closing in a different area. I don't know what BAW will do in this situation. They're going to wait for him to come out of the water. They also have to move their way in, and they got 10 seconds before that starts to close up. Team 4 is driving in, and they just got out. Looks like they're going to take a walk for the rest of the way. It looks like Team 9 sees them, spots them, or maybe that's Team 8 even. John Black is down. They have Sinful, and they also have Jake. But this zone is closing in, and it's not looking good. They're going to have to run in somehow. Oh, man, John Black's going to get knocked because of the blue. And Sinful is now on the run. He's going to... Oh, man, he didn't use the smokes. He maybe wanted to use it as a distraction. It did not work. So now Jake is the only one left and is in the blue. That's going to be hurting a lot. I think he got some meds off, got some boosters because it's not going down too fast. But now that it's stopped moving, that zone hurts even more. So now Nonsense is down. You got, oh, look at him right there, prone and shooting. From behind, look at that, SM taking the blue hits, and look at his health. It's practically 5%, and they do get in. Look at this. This positioning is kind of interesting. They definitely aren't in the best spot because of the circle, and ooh, never mind. It is not good whatsoever. Icy is also going to be next. He's trying to defend himself by shooting back, but the offense was not enough. And Error takes that one from them. Now, Error is also outside of the circle. There are 4 teams left. Somehow they're going to have to make their way in. You have Team 8 at the complex. I kind of lied, I guess. I thought there wasn't going to be a complex around, but there is, and Fate has it. Fate is going to be in a great spot. The next circle is a little bit outside of their peripheral, but the rest of the teams aren't even in yet either. So that is great. They might actually be in the circle. It's possible, but actually I don't think they are. I think right here would be in the circle, and that is outside these walls. Driving by and stopping as we zoom in. Error, 1 down from Error, 2 down from Error. And so we have 3 teams left. That was a mistake Error made. They wanted... What is going on? Another team comes in now. He didn't want to give them time to heal. And they take out TG here as well. 1's left inside. And they get a knock. 2 knocks. He wants to get finishes, but he can't. He has to save Maverick. And I wonder, where's the other teammate here? Fate, where's the other teammate? How are you guys still alive? Oh, they're on the other side to Bishop. He's going to have to come in with smokes. Doesn't have a car to get to them. So the revive was definitely the better choice in this situation. Ken is trying to walk out and will not be able to. This leaves 2 teams. We got TG and Fate. Actually, Fate has 2 members. So now this is pretty evened out. Other than the fact, actually, I lied. Maverick gets knocked again. Tall needs to get him picked up before moving on, because 1v2 is not going to be the situation you want to be in. But that does give time for Spare to figure out what to do next. Is he going to go left? Is he going to go right? Is he just going to hang back and wait for them to have to get out of this shed? They got a lot of options, and the options are up. Tall comes out swinging, and Fate wins it with 2 members left. So great job. They tried to crash this little shed and finish it up themselves, but they both got knocked. But that doesn't mean the rest of their teammates couldn't do it. You got Spare and Bishop coming in with the top kills for their team with 3 and 4 respectively, with a total of 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That number will definitely help. Wow, the kills really have spread out. I'll explain what I mean in just a sec after I go through this list. TG with 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You got Full Eclipse coming in with 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11. Error with 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wow, like, look at that. The top 4. That's like, I want to say 50. Is that like a little bit, maybe around 50 kills? That's nuts. And then you have Silent Mercenaries with 5. You have LHS with 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Where do all these kills come from? BAW, 6. SOA, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like, now at this point down, I'm expecting literally like 1s and 0s. You got 2 from Ruthless Killers. Apex has 0. RA has 1. Naked's got 2. Sorry, I forgot the name there, but they got 2. 1 here. Vital with 0. RC with 0. Vital with 0. Vanguard with 0. Unknown Soldiers, I'm just going to go down until I don't see, and they're at TG again with 1. So a pretty amazing sets of battles. There was never a slow time for me. There was always someplace, somewhere, there was a battle, and I love to see that. So thank you guys. We're going to get into the second match. And the second match is going to be, I think, first person Erangel again, but I could be wrong. We'll see. Guy's Room Master. If he hasn't started the room already, be ready for it. It'll be in Tournament Room Codes channel, and that is only available for the registered team leaders, specific to the teams that are participating. So all those team leaders, make sure you get that code and jump right in, because right when he opens it up, 10 minutes countdown comes in, and that will be when the second match begins. I'm going to take a look myself before I play some music, actually. And let's see. Has Guy started the room? So if you guys are on the wait list, you are not participating. Sorry to say that. I appreciate you guys registering. We did have a few people earlier on the wait list. I think there's 6 teams now that are registered and playing that were on the wait list. So it definitely makes sense that if you see more than 25 teams registered, you still have a chance to get in. So the room code has been posted right now. And I know you see me in a lag. So that was a few minutes ago. And it'll start exactly at 8:45. I am in the room right now, as you see. There's Guy right there on the top left of your screen. Make sure that if you're in the Discord, appreciate what Guy's doing. He's supporting Naked from the back end for forever now. And he is one of the Focal team founders, along with Shake and Shane. So make sure you thank them all for hosting this scrim with me. They deserve as much credit as I do. Just because I'm on screen doesn't mean I'm alone on this. So really appreciate Guy and all he's doing. Let's take a look at the chat. How you guys doing so far? We have Naked Finn. Fate will win this shootout. Fate, I think, backed out, right? Was that the same one? Or did Fate win that one? Not that they backed out like of the game, but I think they tried to get out of that battle. But I could be wrong. Lol, OMG, if I was in that game, maybe I would get like 2 kills. That's from, dude, I don't know how you wrote that. That's your name. If anyone's on the chat and Twitch, try to pronounce that name. It's impossible. When's the next star challenge? I have no idea when the next star challenge is. Gotta ask PUBG Mobile, I guess. They might actually have it on Twitter, maybe, but I doubt it. Nice escape. Yeah, I think they did. I think that was their team that escaped that one. Did Team 25 die? They must have. Because Fate won it. And I don't think Fate is Team 25. Ruthless Killers. Arcades with... Yep. Oh, did I say Reaper? Dude, I always do that. I always do that. I am so sorry. It just comes out. You know, like Ruthless Killers, Reaper Company, it's the same amount of syllables. You use an R, a C and a K are very similar, but there's no excuse. I do apologize. I try so hard not to make that mistake. Pro Smoke play from FC, yeah. Trying to get out of that situation. You gotta use those smokes in the right time, in the right place. And they definitely did that. GG, well played. Fate cooked a nade and got me in the head. Yeah, Crimity gotten taken down. They're a team leader of a rogue Arsenal. Great job, Fate. It's a good fight. Yep, I think a lot of love for Fate there. They did a really good job. I would normally say Fate is on the top of the list. Normally, I'm not sure how they did in the previous scrims, but I'm so used to saying congratulations to Fate because they really do outperform a lot of times. Can anyone take them out? That's why I never pick them for second place, because I always want somebody else to take them over. Can anyone do it? Let's see. Let's see, Omelet. You got King, Kill, Zhao. Can I get in? So again, registration is only available to teams that have registered. If you register for next week, that will be opening up at 10:30 tonight. So at 10:30 tonight, registration will open by then. And you can register your team very simply. First come, first serve, meaning if you're one of the first teams to register, you'll have no problems getting in. If you're after the first 25, you'll be put on a wait list, and you will have a chance of making it in. and there's no guarantee you'll be in. So it's always best to do it as soon as possible. A lot of these teams do that, by the way. Shar, guys, awesome for all the work he does. Thank you, Shar. Shar is part of Naked. If you guys aren't following Shar on Omelette, I don't know what you guys are doing. She's the nicest person on Omelette. I don't know who else. Always helping everybody else, following others, buffing others. So you definitely want her to follow you. I would say follow her. Boom Blast GT, let me join. Same thing then. Thank you, Shake, for clipping some of the action. I love these clips, man. Really appreciate it, guys. What else we got? We got, hey bro, my stomach hurts. What? Why does your stomach hurt, man? I hope you're feeling better. Yeah, take some meds. I wouldn't say take the meds that PUBG uses, like an energy drink. That doesn't really help. Neither does bandaging your arm help you with your stomach. So I would say try something different. Good luck, Top Gun. They got 2 teams in here, and they lasted for a pretty long time. I think they were in second place, right? One of them at least. I could be wrong, but yeah, they did really well. Beam Custom, I guess that's something you can just say. Oh, he's joining. So yeah, I mean, hey man, if you guys are if you guys want to play, there apparently someone just made a custom room. But again, the Naked Pro Scrims, the roster's open, so make sure or the code is out there, I should say. Let's see how many people are in. 70, good. It's going to be starting in 4 minutes. I expect about 80. So make sure you guys get in. We're missing all these teams, 13, 14, 15, and 16. I think that's pretty much it, though. There's one as well on Team 20. So again, guys, I just want to reiterate that if you're registered, and then confirmation day is the day before. I don't want to confuse things too much. It's simple when it actually happens. But if you guys aren't actually participating and you confirm, it takes away opportunities from other teams that want to play. And I've been hearing that from other teams that, you know, right from the last minute of these scrimmages, they've been hoping that an opening would happen. And luckily we got Unknown Soldiers to jump in for the last one sorry, can't say. I mean, for the last minute, like literally 10 minutes before an opening was made available. So give enough time. We would appreciate it. I know sometimes, you know, emergencies happen or whatever, and that's totally okay. But try to let me know if you can't make it and your team can't make it, because there's a lot of teams who want to play. Just give them the opportunity, because otherwise, look at this. It's just sitting here, and we can't fill it now, because those teams might actually come in. And the other thing is we have Guy here, who's on who kicks out other teams that shouldn't be in there. So then, you know, it's hard for us to coordinate in a live moment like that. We can't just do it right away. And there's the Unknown Soldiers Snowback, so he's coming in. That was the last team to come in, and they literally were notified like 10 minutes beforehand. I don't want to make it a big deal. It's totally fine, but I really would appreciate if you guys let us know if you can't make it. We got Error here. They have usually done well, and they did. They got I want to say 4th place. They're, you know, the top 4 teams. I think it's there's a fight still going on. No one has taken it over. Sometimes you see like a team get 20 kills and they're number 1, and you think, okay, they got the rest. They're gonna take it over. No, there's no reason to do the rest masters. No, look at this. There's the top 4 teams. I think it was like, was it 11, 10, 12, and like 9. I think that's how it went down. It's crazy. It's so evened out on the top that it's really anyone's game. And if you were on the bottom of that and you didn't get any kills, that means you only have a few kills and to get a top spot for the next match in order to catch up. Right? So if you can do that, you're still in it. It's not top heavy. You got Rogue Arsenal here. You got Grim Phoenix, Butcher, Depasho, and Unga Bunga. Is this a new art from Full Eclipse? Look at this. Beautiful. I love it. It has the name under it too. Pretty and Santy94, thank you for joining in. I hope you guys are having a wonderful night. Again, so we got Naked on team number 1 with Shane, Prodigy, Accurate, and Nub Cakes. Shane is a great guy. He's one of the founders. I think he's Conqueror still, unless he got knocked down to Ace. He did. We didn't have a few good matches yesterday, but it looks like Shane's gonna make that up right here, right now. We're gonna see Naked explode in this second match. You heard it here first. Naked's gonna take this one. Number 1 for Naked. It's match number 2. We're gonna head into match number 2 pretty much right now. It's 8:45. Any second, this thing's gonna start. So make sure, if you guys are still not in for some reason, you better jump in very quick. You only got a few seconds, and it looks like a few teams are just jumping in right now. Make sure you get quick, or else you're gonna miss it. We got Fate. I like Fate. That's a classic. Look at all the different colors. Like, this one's even faded. I like the idea of having it faded and then having the rest, like, just a little bit differences here and there. I appreciate that look. Alright. Room has started. As I said, it was just a few seconds. Guy is on top of it. We don't want you guys waiting. We want you guys playing. Don't want you sitting in a room all day. Although you might be sitting in a room literally right now, but not in virtual world. We're gonna turn off the music. What do we got? 81 people. As I was saying. I was saying is 80. But I was off by 1. Damn. Alright. I was just kind of enjoying the view from Accurate. We don't know what the plane ride will look like yet. It's always so... Look at this lagginess when you first begin the match. And then right when you get into the regular, like, plane takes off. Perfect. All nice and smooth. It's crazy. I mean, they're still all there. So, like, why is it, like, smooth now? But not, I don't know. Anyway, wow. South. Another horizontal plane ride. This time it's going toward the west. And you probably will see some Novo military-based jumps. Hot dropping. You might also see Pachinki. Pachinki is kind of far enough where people might think, you know, we can make this and not have to worry about other people. I don't know. That's my mentality. Giving away my trade secrets. I would probably jump to Pachinki in this situation. But wow, no one went to Novo. Anyone going south? One team. One team is getting all of Novo. Are you kidding me? Are people that afraid to battle? Come on now. Maybe they're not afraid. They're more tactical. I'm going to say tactical. But look at all the people going north. You're going to have so many, like right here. I think people are going for the car that is right where number 1 is, near the middle of your screen. And look at this. Look at all the teams. They see the team right there. They're looking for a car. Is there a car? I don't see one. And that's what happens. Sometimes you just don't get it. Oh, jeez, that's loud.
Damn.
Okay, I think we got one on chat, and I really wish we didn't. I hope I don't continue here. Oh, Freedom Gamers.
Wow.
Oh, man. No, I don't want to hear this. Please don't have it on all chat. I think that's what causes an issue. Sometimes when you have it on all chat, it'll just stick with the game for the rest of the way. But I hope not. I hope not. So now we have Freedom Gamers here. And they got one picked up. But they really just didn't even loot yet. Look at it. He just gets a handgun now. It's a revolver of all sorts. They do get a knock on Team 21. So let's see how that works out for them. Let's push up to the map and see from the aerial view what everything looks like. You have LHS is the one here. They did rank in the last scrimmage, and it is not looking good for them at this moment. They're throwing smokes up there. Is that a smoke or a grenade? Yeah, it was a smoke, and he's paying attention and making sure, and using a crossbow to finish him off. Really, and that will do it for him. Oh man, not the best push after you just C4. Oh, I missed this. So now you got one here. He's gonna go up. Is Limited gonna try to go for it? Because now he's a 2v1 situation. No, he's gonna go back down. He's gonna go for the heal. He throws a that. Oh shoot. Okay, so we have LHS just picked one up. They're pretty much evened out now, actually, because the other one is knocked. If you can't see that, and Limited, they're right there. The shotgun outweighs the Uzi. As long as you get your hits in, it will work better. And so now
he in the window.
You got Speed here knocked, and the rest of his team, or the last member of his team, Death Rain, not looking good. I think he was trying to find some meds in the other house and come back, but it looks like he did not. So he's in trouble. He does find a bandage. He's not going to go back for Speed. I think he was thinking about it. He was going to go back and then decided against it, and that was probably the better move because you are up against 3 others in that situation. So he has an UMP and doesn't have any armor, no helmet. Yeah, sometimes it's just better to just walk away when you can. And oh no, don't stick around. Just don't. It's not gonna work out. I'm telling you. I mean, I don't care how good you are. If you don't have a helmet, a vest, you have a UMP, and you're facing up against LHS, who has 3 people. I don't care who you are. It's not gonna work out. But it looks like he's hiding. So let's take a look. Make sure we don't miss anything, right? Now you got Vanguard. They know they're there. You got Ruthless Killers. Said it correctly this time. Facing up against Vanguard. So he's going up the stairs. They're getting really close. He backs out. There, he's in between 2 players on the other team. Luckily, oh no. Tries to throw a grenade. Oh, look at his health. Does a grenade hit? It still needs to go off. He's doing circles. Did they finish him off? He was playing bait. Monica was the bait. Everyone was shooting at Monica, and Ruthless comes out with the win. I thought it was over. And look at the health on Bubble Tea. I don't know how they got away with that one, but they did. Congrats to them. Yeah, I'm gonna change. Alright, so 16 has taken military base. I don't know who you're shooting at. There's no one there, right? No. No one there, so let's see. Now these houses, even though they look close, Yasnai is so misleading because people are close, but there's so many houses and buildings that they're not actually that close. And we're gonna see what else we can find. Yeah, wow, everyone's actually spread out now. That low plane ride in the beginning, it looks like 17 got up to Cerverni. They're probably just starting to loot now. And looks like 8 got to North George. Let's just take a look at different teams in the area, shall we? We got Milta. You got BAW. Taking this place up. We got a level 2 hat, level 2 helmet, sorry. Vest. And bag. So it looks like he's doing pretty well. BAW. Looks like their team is complete. They got 2 kills, which is kind of good in the beginning. Kind of want to start off strong. Not too strong where like you're overheating, you know. But, you know, they got a few kills in there. They're keeping all their players. Good rate so far, I should say. Again, I'm looking at this map a lot because I'm just waiting to see where is the next thing to watch. these two teams are the closest. You have Error with Irish, Bizarre, and Reptar. With the team we were just looking at from before, BAW. But again, that's not that close. Thank you for the follow. Let's see. We're going to continue here and just take a look. Panlangaron. Panlangaron. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it. And Izakzaki. Thank you for the follow as well. By the way, if you guys don't know, I am terrible with names. So it is all me. I always take the name problem. Ooh, okay. Error just got knocked. Let's take a more aerial view as we like to do. It looks like Mima is just hiding behind this. Not anymore, but was hiding behind the bike and did not get away with it. You have the rest of Team 22 really around, and I don't think Irish is going to make a push anymore. Irish is alone in this area. And, yeah, they don't look... Irish doesn't shouldn't be in the middle of it. I think Irish needs to back out. Maybe head more to the southwest. Oh, I don't know. He's going for the roof. You're going to go roof action. If he has a sniper, that might be a good idea. Let's see. He's going to turn around. He's going to look. He's got DP. DP Ken is very stable. It's not bad, actually, long distance. But let's see what you're looking at, Irish. What are you looking at? You have a red dot. You have a red dot. Are you thinking they're getting pushed? Maybe. Maybe that's what you're thinking. I guess it's fine as long as he doesn't get pushed, right? So I shouldn't say anything. They know more than I do. What do we got? Team 2. We're just going to spectate. We got Ruthless. They did take out another team earlier on as they drive by with the buggy. Where are they going to call home? I think to the rest of their teammates in this little complex. Getting some more loot. Your level 2 vest has a lot to be desired. And you crash it. I think Team 2 is looking great. I mean, Ruthless Killers always do well in these, and they got all their members. There's 18 teams left, though. That's a lot. I think we started off with 22 or 23. So, that's looking good for them. I'm going to take a quick look back at Team 24. He's now in the blue zone. Oh, man, they're passing by. Look at this. Takes shots. He wants the quick kill. Oh, what a thirst. So he has one team member, not Irish, but for BAW. Oh no, he needs to get out of there, and he does. Good job trying to get on the other side of the roof. But our Team 22 BAW know where they are, so he might be trying to go to this car. He has to reload, and he's running. Oh, not quick enough. As BAW was a lig, takes him out. So great job, and they'll get the car because they are in the blue zone. They need that bad. Whoa, whoa, whoa there. Where are you? Look at this. Look at the map on the top right. If you can see that pretty closely. Oh, Sinful is down. That's why. Okay, so Sinful is surrounded by Team 23. That is vital. And the one that's knocked is Full Eclipse. You do have the rest of Vital just hanging in the area. And Jake is very conscious of this. Does take a few shots, actually. And being the only member left might not be what you want to do against 3 others. I mean, maybe you didn't know. There's also a 4th down the road, too. So, ooh, this is it. Who will win this one-on-one battle? Great job from Jake. Although he's getting hit now, he barely lost any health in that initial exchange, and that definitely helped out because he took a lot of hits running away in that few moments. In those, oh, nice jump! Look at that perfect jump, getting into the windows. I know jumps aren't that big of a deal, but that was pretty impressive. Good time. So we got Jake. It looks like he might be trying to make his way out of here and not get caught up, and kind of deceive Vital into thinking he's in one place and kind of go another. I think that'd be the best option for Jake. Looks like he's getting far enough away from Vital where he won't be heard of where he's going. Ulysses is going up the stairs. Now, Vital from Vital sees him. And I'm trying to get an angle, I can't really, but Jake is down thanks to Vital. Keeping an eye out. Very smart, because, you know, with the way he went into those buildings, you would think he's going to be in that top left corner. Maybe just north of our position, if you see there. But Vital did not let that distractor change his direction and knows where he went. Let's go down to the school. We got Vital Wadu, so this is the second Vital team. They're fighting off at the apartments against Team 6. That is SOA, Sons of Anarchy. They have 3 people in this building and 1 just a little bit of ways. Looks like Purge has the top there, and it looks like he's getting shot by an SOA member. Ooh, okay, okay. Gets a few hits, but not a knock. Now, Wadu is changing his direction. He wants to use the wall as cover as he moves over toward the rest of his teammates. Now, SOA is also in here. And it looks like they might be making a push against Vital. They're just right across. They are literally right there. SOA is making a circle around them. And 1 come in. This is a spear. Man, who's going to win? It looks like they take out Vital, but there's 1 more member. 1 more member on the outside. Taking the good shots and does get 1 on SOA. Gets 2 on SOA. But is not enough. But they do get some kills. That's a great job from Vital. You know, taking something from nothing. But SOA will win the whole battle, even though they lose 2. Man, such close quarter combat. Those are the type of battles that where you want an Uzi or some sort of SMG that doesn't have a scope on it, because that will help. What have we got? Or an ACAM would work as well. You have Bishop just driving farther away from Team 2. Fate, luckily, driving pretty quickly and not being slowed down by any of the terrain. And they're able to get away from Team 2. Looks like they got 3 cars, or is that just 2 cars and 1 lagging kind of thing? But Spare's in front, Bishop's right behind. Go for the jump. Go for the jump. No, they're just going to stand on top. Now, I don't know if anyone remembers from a very, very early Naked Pro Scrim. Like, we're talking maybe a few months ago, maybe 2. Something happened here. And if you guys follow Naked, you'll know exactly what I mean. For those of you who don't, this place has no other entrance or exit other than this place right here. And if anyone blocks it with a car, like the one they parked right next door, they can't get out. They wouldn't be able to get out, and they die from the blue zone unless that zone happens to close on them. So it's very interesting to be here because it's very defensive. At the same time, you can get stuck in there if you're not careful. And I hope it doesn't happen to Fate. Let's take a look at some teams. We got Rogue Arsenal. You got Grim, Phoenix, Dap. You got Unga Bunga and Butcher. They got the crates. Obviously, for those of you who know PUBG Mobile, it's a great place to loot. I'm not sure if anyone already looted there, but it makes sense that nobody would have. The reason being is because the plane ride was so south that it would be hard to get this north in order to loot it, especially from the jump. So it might actually be unlooted, and there seems to be some things that are pretty good. Like there was a 3x scope. Oh, a DP? Are you? There it is. See, every team knows you pick up the DP when you see it. It's such a good weapon. It's so accurate. It's powerful. The only problem with it is the reload time. But as long as you work your shots right, you shouldn't have to care about that, right? Like if you're engaging with another team, right, one-on-one or whatever scenario, it should all be done after your first bullets being shot, like your first rounds, so, or your first mag, I should say. If it's not, then it is a slower battle, right? So then you can hide, reload, and start over again. That's why it's such a good weapon. To me, at least. I think to most people it is. Is that a car going to them? No, that's a car that they're going to leave in, so... Team 22, what's going on here? It looks like BAW has eyes on Silent Mercenaries. Red dot, it's going to be tough to use, but it is not too bad in this scenario, being that close. Look at him prone. Kind of a scary position, actually, and that's why Self left there. You got Ninja just hanging prone now, healing up, using the bandages, as you might be able to hear. They do get one off of BAW. BAW is bolt action warriors. This is their second time in the scrimmage. It looks like he thought he saw one from Silent Mercenaries, but not there. And they're using the smoke to heal up. Great job from Light. Perfect time to use that smoke. You never know when they're going to push, and you don't want to be stuck in healing mode. So now no nonsense. You know, took some shots in order to scare them a bit. I think that was what he was trying to do, because he wasn't really hitting anything. And then took some time to heal himself. Does get Ninja, but Ninja returns the favor with a knock. So nice job on No Sense. Ninja's now making a push. It's not looking good for BAW. Ooh, Self is really close, actually. And gets the knock there. And only one member left. That is Light. Oh, he's right there. Does get a knock. He's going to wait. He knows he's in trouble. There's too many people around to go for the thirst. He does go for the thirst. It needs to rebound. That's the problem. You cannot view that. I mean, I know you want the kills, and maybe, just maybe, you thought you couldn't get out of this alive and you go for the thirst. I understand that. But if you wanted to take him out, you couldn't do that. You gotta keep fighting the other members. So you got Team 21. LHS. Reaper Company and top. Does the grenade work? It does. But they do get a complete dismantling of Reaper Company right there. And LHS. Again, I'm telling you, that team has some skills. They have done well in the last one, and they continue to do well here. So I expect you to see more of them, especially in the competitive level. We got two different teams here. You got TG and Rogue Arsenal. He didn't realize he was behind him. It was troubling because he was being completely surrounded. And that is it. So Rogue Arsenal will take it. And all the loot that comes with it. What's going on right here? One right after the... wait, that's not the same now. We missed it. I think we did. But Team 2 just finished off a team. I think. And that was Reaper Company. No, I did it again. Ruthless Killers with Monica and Bossy and Bubble Tea and Diosa. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I apologize in every way possible. Alright, we got Team 20. They're outside the circle. This is Unknown Soldiers. Again, this is the team that literally was able to get in last second. Let's see if they can take advantage of their situation. You got Ghost with VJ, Ray Bands, and Snowback. Snowback is their leader. They're trying to really pay attention to this house. They don't know if anyone's there, but what we see is, yep, there is nobody there. And they can take that house if they want. So now Team 3 is slowly making their way in. But they do have to be wary of Team 8, who's literally on the left of them. As we take a more aerial view, you'll probably see them on the left. Yep. So they're underground. That was Fate. We saw them earlier there. And I don't know if they're still underground or are they outside. It looks like they're outside. Because they do need to get into the next circle and they can't stay underground in order to do that. So they have made their way outside. You have Dak, who's at the shed. You have one at the car behind, looking back, making sure they're not going to get smoked. And then you have the rest is hanging by trees. Now Bishop got hit once, and so they're definitely seen by a team. And Ken, Dak was trying to return the favor, but wasn't able to. So they do lose a member. Spare was taken down, but will get revived because that is a spot they'll be fine at. But it looks like RA is trying to take out Team 8. Bishop's trying to get angles on DAP, I think. So 8 is looking fine, actually. They are in the next circle, I believe. I think, as long as they kind of stay close. And they got this nice hill for protection. They got time. That's something that's hard to find in PUBG, especially with the circle closing in. They got time to make decisions. And RA does not, apparently, because they're taken down by unknown soldiers. Looks like they got the backs of RA. Throwing a grenade in there. Will it do it? Can it work? Will it be what we're looking for? Yes, it is. Gets Busher in the smoke. It looks like he threw 2 more. But will they land? No, they're farther back than what he pictured. But that smoke, I mean that blue zone, it's kicking in. Look at TG. Easy pickings for Krypton. And but they still need to make it in. And it's not helping when one of their members gets killed by the unknown soldiers who are playing bodyguard in this situation. Look at this. Team 20 is in the zone, shooting back down at Team 17. And and they also kind of at the same time, that's holding back Fate. Now, Team 17, it looks like Maverick got killed from the blue zone or knocked and will be killed. Merlin and Krypton are the only ones left to figure out what to do next. And they do have 1:20. They have this lip in order for to make sure they don't completely get destroyed. Oh boy, it looks like we gotta spectate this. We got Ulysses. Right when we got here. Damn. We got Vital taken out. And that was by Ruthless. Now they do see Team 8 still on the top of the hill. And Team 6 is actually closer to the circle, looking down, trying to see if they can get a few hits before they have to completely get into the next circle. They do have the car, and it looks like they're going to get out of here and not have to worry about, you know, who to battle and what. They can just live free and drive in. So right now, you have Ruthless Killers in what's going to be the blue zone. They got to move in, and they have the complex, but they won't have that for long. You have Fate, obviously still here, and oh, Bishop gets knocked. Will he go back? He needs to get back in order to save his man, but Bishop's getting hurt by the blue more than anything, actually, and look at how much health he has. But he will get picked up. Again, 4 seconds, though. That zone's going to come in, too. Bishop doesn't have time. Bishop doesn't have time. That was a bad time to pick him up in hindsight, so Dak really has to get in as well. And he's going to maybe use the prone system, use some smokes. Because SOA is actually right over the hill. They're trying to get some shots on Fate. They aren't looking in the exact right spot. Maybe his teammate is. They see him now. Doesn't want to cover his view, but Reaper is kind of just looking around. He doesn't know where to look. And they do get Spare. Spare is down. And that is loud. So then you got Ruthless on the other edge. They're in a perfect spot in the next circle, and Reaper's going to take some shots on them. That might not be a great idea. I mean, yeah, but you're not in the next zone. That's the problem. Shoots and hits the car. I don't even know how that happened. So I think Team 6 is going to be in trouble. You got Dak and Spare, who's in the back. They don't know. They know they're being saved by third party because of the shots that they're hearing, and it's not at them. But they need to get in. And the best way to do that is kind of fight through Team 6. It looks like SOA has an idea that they're still there. Into the smoke. Spare and Dak need to jump up and get out, but they're going to be met with SOA. They're slowly prone walking in. And he doesn't know. He's not looking in the right spot. It's hard to see down this hill. I get it. Oh, man. I don't know. I want to watch. Oh, there you go. Just when I was like going to change spots, I gotta change it up. Can't stay here forever. Now you got Reaper, who is going to try to save him. Is he going to go? And he's going to keep moving. They finish him off. They're really close, and Reaper's right there. They got 0 seconds. Who's going to win this? They get Dak through the smoke. Reaper needs to get into the next zone, and he's in a hurry. So is Team 8. And who are they going to be met up against? LHS. LHS is taking some shots, and they take out Reaper. And all they got to do is take out one more from Spare. But Spare, look at this. He's going to have to heal every 10 steps just to get in. And that wasn't enough. So that was a very easy finish for LHS. As little homies. They get, wow, look at Limited with 8. And not to say that Bobos and Quash get 5 each. That will give them a total of 18. That's what I'm talking about. LHS, man. And so Fate comes in with 2. They won the last one, but they only have 2 kills. I think that will put them in the lead. I'm not quite sure, though. But those 2 kills are not going to help the cause, especially against 18 kills from LHS. SOA coming in with 5-6 total kills. Ruthless Killers. 6, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Did I read that right? Yep, 16 kills. With Bossy and Bubble T leading the way with 6 each. Unknown Soldiers coming in with 4. TG with 2. Vital, that is Team 1 with 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You got Rogue Arsenal with 5. Silent Mercenaries with 3. Mike Austin Zeus Ring with 1. TG with 2. Reaper Company with 0. BAW with 5. We're just going to keep going down the list until we see kills here. We got Vital with 2. Full Eclipse with 1. Irish with 1. Freedom Gamers with 1. And that will do it at the end there. So where did Naked come in? 15th. Come on, Naked. I had you guys winning this one. Put my money on it. All my life savings. All right. We're going to head to match number 3. Well, that's a new look. Look at that. RPD. Is that going to be a new spot? Oh, the zombie thing. You can see the zombie in the front. Let's take a look at the chat as we wait for Guy to start the room if he hasn't already. Actually, let's take a look, make sure we don't miss it. Please ensure to go. Yeah. I'm just looking at Discord, guys. So, like, if I'm not talking or something, I'm just reading instead. And if you try to read and talk at the same time, unless you're literally talking what you're reading, it's very difficult. Okay. Discord looks good. If you guys have any questions for me, it might be best that other people might be able to help answer because I'm streaming, obviously, but I'll try to answer as best as I can. All right. Just looking around on. Ooh, okay, guy sent me a might. Want to make sure I get that. And I am in the room, so the room is open. The room is open. People are able to get in. It looks like Snowback is first one in the room. I like that. And it'll start 10 minutes from now, so I assume it'll be 9:30, but even earlier than that, I think. Probably be like 9:29. Let's see what Discord says, because that's where it is. If you guys want to participate in these scrims, I cannot say this enough. The only way to do that is if you register on our Discord. It's very easy. And if you have any questions, you can always ask us how to do it. It's totally fine. We're definitely here to help in any way we can in order to get you guys in the competitive scene. If you guys want to compete in general, this is how you do it. This is an open scrim, right? So anyone can register. You don't need like a full-fledged team. You don't need to be backed by sponsors. You don't need to be a pro team. You just need to have 4 people who want to play and obviously downloaded the game. Once you register, you need to confirm the day before, and I make this process very easy and open for you guys. Really simplify it. So if you want to participate, register. The first 25 to register will have the ability to have a guaranteed spot. We'll have a guaranteed spot as long as you confirm the day before. If you are after the first 25, you'll be put on a wait list, and you might be able to get in. If you're one of the first people on the wait list, you'll definitely, I wouldn't say definitely, you'll probably get in, because we had 6 teams on the wait list for this one, and they all made it in. I think we had 4 others who didn't. That came really late. So if you want to participate in these, that's how you do it. Register as soon as possible. Usually we have a lot of people jumping in. The first sign it opens, right? Registration will open at 10:30-ish. I'll be the one who opens it up right after the stream ends. So be ready. Jump in, get your registered team in, get a team name if you want. Well, you need one. You need a team name, but you don't need a tag. It would help me though, because otherwise I'm just going to have a hard time figuring out what your team is. And then I'll be calling your name, but I won't be calling what your team is. It's difficult for me. So have a good tag, have a name. Appreciate it. So I'm going off at a tangent. I'm going to read what people are saying. Pretty, thank you for joining back in. Extreme Eclipse, appreciate it. MJ Brokaz, Hollywood, thank you guys for all watching. And Shake, thank you for liking the streams and watching some of this stuff and clipping it. We got don't worry about attachments on DP also. Haha, yeah. Such a, like, there's nothing bad about the DP other than the reload time. And the reload time's not that bad, right? You have whatever that 100 ammo weapon is. I forgot the name. Maybe you can remind me of what the name is. But that takes forever, right? That reload time is like, there's nothing to hate. You can't put a silencer on it, you know. But a lot of ARs you don't really want to put a silencer on, right? You want to put the compensator on it in order to prevent the recoil in the first place. And that's what the DP already does. You don't need an extended mag. Don't need a foregrip. You just need a scope. What else? We got so Full Eclipse third with 11 kills, and they only had 3 members. God damn. Oh, Jake, yes. Full Eclipse, really appreciate what they're doing here. I think they're going to get a top 3 spot if they continue to do what they've been doing all game, but we'll see. We're not sure. All calculations will be done after. I think Shake. So what Guy's doing, because he's opening the room, he's watching Naked play, and then getting the scores. So right now he's sending them all to Shake, the last 2 matches, so Shake can do it and have it done by tonight. Because honestly, I was trying to do it all by myself, and after these scrimmages, I go to the Silent Mercenaries scrims, which, by the way, you should do that as well. And then I would do it the next morning or the next afternoon. And time's money, all right? I want to do it sooner for you guys. So Shake who is one of the Naked founders, is going to be is doing the scrimmage. Reconnecting. Why is it reconnecting? It says on my thing it's reconnecting. I hope it's still live. I think it's live. It says it's live now. You know, I don't know. I use Streamlabs OBS. I don't know what you guys use, if you guys do ever stream with like a webcam. But sometimes I have connection issues. I hope it doesn't affect the stream, because I want to make sure everything's running perfectly for you guys. I hope everyone's having a good time. Thank you guys for joining in and watching. I got 18 viewers on Twitch. I know I got a few here on Omelet as well. Thank you guys. Doesn't get much better than that. Let's see how many people are in the lobby. 73. Good, good, good. I expect, well, we had 81 last time. If we have 81 again, that'd be great. We got, that would be, if I can do math, right? Seven people. Again, we have 7 and 8 teams, and these four. I mean, why aren't you joining in when you need to? Unless you're coming in late, and I just haven't seen you guys jump in late. But this is going to start, I think, in 4 minutes. Let's see what Discord says. Tournament. It started at exactly 9:28, right? So 9:28 is when it's going to start, exactly 2 minutes from my time. And it might be like literally starting right now for you that you're watching. So let's just take a look and see. There's LHS. You know, I don't think I've ever clicked on these profiles. I mean, I don't want to put them on the spot, but they have, as I've been saying, they've done really well. And I think they'll continue to do well, and I applaud them. They have a Conqueror here. I mean, hey, do they have Conqueror? They have a Crown here. Okay, Crown. I think I'm at Crown 2 as well. And another Conqueror. So it's no coincidence that they've been doing really well in these scrims. They did get #1 spot with 18 kills. Meanwhile, there's 81 people, so that is more than 10%. That's actually like 20%. Yeah, a little bit higher than 20% of the field. And that's including themselves. You have Vital. Vital is a great team to follow. I help them out, or they help me out, by letting me stream their scrims. They have really great scrims as well. I advise you to join in and participate in that as well. They have a really good organization there, and it's really easy to register, and they have a great time with it. Silent Mercenary, look at this. So they have like different logos for each of them. Self. I like that. I like that. I'm gonna play some. I was gonna play some music, but at the same time, we're gonna start in like literally a minute. It is 9:27 right here. This is my favorite though. Ninja has it. Ninja, I think, is like co-leader with excuse me, with wow, I'm losing my mind. Chronic, jeez, Chronic and Ninja pretty much run the scrim. But if there's others that I just don't know, then yeah. So I think this is what the update's going to look like, guys. And the update should be starting soon. So I'm glad everybody is able to play and not updated. I think I saw like, or read that 1 or 2 people weren't able to make it because they updated theirs already. And I don't know if it's an automatic thing or not, but I'm glad everyone was able to play in these. We have 75 in there. And who is going to dethrone what appears to be a fight between Fate and LHS? Because Fate did get the first spot in the #1 match, and they got the #2 spot in the second match. I wonder if they get the #3 spot in the third match, but we don't know that. So LHS though got #1 in the second match with a lot of kills, more kills obviously than the rest of the board. But I don't know how well they did in the first one. If they didn't do well, I think Fate has it at this point. But that's all unsubstantiated. Let's see what we got. What do we got? What's the plane ride? Oh man, it's even worse than I think this is even worse than the second match. I mean, it was low like this one, but this one's really low. Like this is going over Novo, and I think there's gonna be a lot of teams packed in the southern hemisphere of the whole map. I think a lot of teams are gonna try to take a car, and yep, that's what I was saying. I think a lot of teams are gonna go for this road on the left. And it looks like we already have like 3 to 4 teams who are thinking the same thing. They're going for this road, right? I'm going to zoom in on it. So we got this road on the left. You got 1, 2, 3 teams here. And there's just no space, right, between these teams. I don't know how they're going to play it. I'm just going to go through this, make sure... No, we're not missing anything. Wow, Team Naked got pretty far actually with that. They do have all 4 of their members. I love it. And they're making it to hospital, I think. I think they'll be able to float there. If not, just like maybe a mild sprint afterwards. Hot drop into military base, you got 3 teams. I'm just looking at the map because no one really landed yet. Team 1 didn't land, that means no one really landed. But right now we're going to take a look at Pachinki. 4 teams are here at Pachinki. Team 2 seems to be heading right in the middle, and that is not going to be a good spot for them. Team 17 actually is continuing. They probably saw so many teams go to Pachinki, and they thought, nah, not for me. So let's take a look at Vanguard. It looks like they got a weapon, at least one of their members does, for the M16. That burst rifle. Now the burst is fine. It's good for the long range. But certainly not a weapon most people would like. Can't like strafe and just hold that trigger down and hope, spray and pray, as you might say. But it's not terrible. Which, I don't know. Not my favorite. And, okay. They actually are kind of buffed here between each other. You have Team 2 right here, right? This is where they are. I'm not really zoomed in on them, but they are at these houses. And then you got Team TG. Top Gun. DP already. Again, doesn't need any attachments, as you mentioned on the chat. They have all this back end, so they are looking really good, Team 10. As long as they are looted here, back here, as long as they got what they needed for the moment, they'll be fine. Now you got, here's Roofless Killers, right? They're taking the roofs, and they don't know that Vanguard is behind them. Now, if Vanguard went to the roof, they would easily see Ruthless, and Ruthless wouldn't have a clue that they're back here. But Vanguard's not going for the roof. They're getting the loot, and maybe that'll work out for the long run, because you do need loot to survive. That's what most of these teams are doing. They're either trying to get quick kills, quick hits before the other team loots, or they're looting themselves. And it looks like what Ruthless Killers are doing the former. They're going for kills over loot. They do get one on Mad Max and Top Gun here. They're going for the revive, and DP is going to be the defender. Diosa thirsted too. And one is right there. Monica going up the stairs, peeking, but doesn't get hit. Does get a few hits, and does completely take out Top Gun. So great job from Bossy for finishing that off. Where is Monica? Okay, Monica's still alive, and Bubble Tea as well. So great job, and he'll get the loot that he wants. And I'm sure Team 18 heard all that. But right now, they're not close enough to know exactly where they are, and they're not going to go for a risky move of just running in and hoping for the best. So that's why they aren't completely running toward Team 2. It'd be kind of too risky to do that. But Ruthless, that doesn't change the fact that Bossy's getting close. And he was in visual eye line of Vanguard, and I think, yep, Bossy did see them. That's why he jumped back. And does get jacks. Quick hits on the window. Now you got Vanguard there on the left. But it doesn't look like Bossy saw them. And geez, this Ruthless Killers team is just pushing and pushing. Almost got a hit, but did not. They are not slowing down one bit. They get 2 on one go. That will do it for Vanguard, and Ruthless does not even lose a player on that one. So they just did 2 squad wipes in a row. Make sure you guys clip that, please. We'll move on. We're gonna move on. All right. Man, we got Team 3 just crossing the bridge. Luckily, no one's camping it yet. So that is Rogue Arsenal. I don't know where they're gonna head to. It looks like they actually might be doing the camping. They stopped the car in the middle of the bridge. You know what? That might be a great idea, actually. Because now teams are going to look down the bridge, you know, because a lot of teams do that. They'll check down the bridge before they actually cross it. Because they obviously don't want to get ambushed. And if they see a car in the middle of it, they'll change direction. Or that might make them change direction. And so then they don't have to deal with anybody. So that was like kind of a fake out. That car is still at the bridge, right? Yeah, look at that. I like the play. I never even thought of doing that before. I just learned something new. I like it. What else we got? We're going to take a look at Team 25. I know they're not around people, but we're just going to see how they're doing. They got an AKM, level 3 helmet, level 2 vest, and a backpack that he wishes he can upgrade to a level 3. And we got a red dot on his AKM. I think that's like the best thing you can put on it, as long as you have something long distance on the other weapon. Because an AKM is really has a lot of recoil. I would put a 2 times on it, but putting a 3 is getting a little pushy. Because then the recoil is really going to go up from your eyesight, and you really got to push that down as you shoot. But I don't know what his other weapon is. But we don't need to know. We're going to keep moving. We got Team 8 on North George. This is Bishop. Again, they're just working the loot game. They got 0 kills, so I don't think anyone landed North George with them, because no one's there with them now. He got an M4, so he's looking good. Just picked up a grenade. Suppressor, he picked that up too. Ooh, boy, 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 boy. Don't want to miss. Come on, go here. Yes. Wadu. Wadu. Gonna fight it up with Vital, with Finn, Purge, and sorry, Wadu. Wadu goes down. And Team 4 is right there next to them. That is full eclipse. Full eclipse gold. Finn is driving away. Finn, no, what are you gonna do? What about Wadu? Alright, is he gonna drive? I don't know what he's gonna do. He's like drove in a circle. He's like, should I go back? Should I not? No, Finn. Alright, Wadu, I'm sorry, but it looks like no one's gonna pick you up, buddy. And you're down. Looks like he did that with the ice weapon with the M4. And yeah, so Wadu was left by himself. Thank you for the follow. Who's shooting? Team 24? Because I hear it on my left. Yep. Team 24 and Team 25. You got Error taking on Freedom Gamers there on the right, as you can see in his scope. Got a UMP in like a 4 times, or is that 6? That's a 4. He's got a 4 times on it. Now the UMP, you know, it's steady, but it's tough. I don't know. Obviously, you got to hit him a few times with the UMP in order to really be effective. Actually, that was pretty effective right there. He's going for more hits on Speed. Speed is able to hide behind the wall. Now, the thing about the UMP is that when you're trying to lead the target, you got to do it even more than normal when you have like an AR. Oh, what the hell? It looks like he just like transported himself. Because the bullets take longer to travel on a UMP, so you got to time it differently than you would normally. They know they got a knock on one, and they know they've been hitting him hard. So I think that's why King is deciding to get a little closer. So I don't know. I guess King has decided to change his direction and go for heals instead. Now the rest of Team Error is at the church. Taking some... I mean, they've been getting some nice hits on... Ooh, did that actually cause a hit? Yeah, I think Mima just lost a little bit of health there, and he has to be very careful because that is a sniper rifle bolt action weapon. And, ooh. I thought the way that render... Oh, okay, so it's not a bolt action weapon, actually. But, definitely getting some hits on Mima. Spectate 9. Okay, nope, never mind. They got nobody around. But we are going to spectate Team 23. This is Vital Chronic. Lethal Gamers right across the way. They do get a hit on Hurricane. And it looks like they might go for the push because that notification said he was knocked. So it looks like they're going straight revive. That was quick. Great job from Widowmaker. They both jump over this wall. Good defensive side. They're going to go into the C block. Not a bad idea. Because they lost the edge when they got knocked once. They didn't want to be overrun, so they moved back. Very tactical decision. And they do get a hit on Roasted. Now what is this? Vital's on the other one too, so they didn't complete. Not all of them went over. They do thirst him. Looks like he might try to get an angle, and Hurricane is down too. Now Vital is over there on the right. They might actually hear each other. I totally lost track of that. So he's going to go for the revive here. Now, obviously Team 19, or Team 23 I should say, is making their moves in order to get closer. And they should be coming up these stairs any moment. What happened? Did he jump? He jumped out. They jumped to the other side. So now Lethal is actually spread out between two buildings. I know it's hard to kind of see. I'm trying to follow it. Here we go. Nice job getting Hurricane from Vital. And that leaves only 2 left on Lethal Gamers.
I don't fucking understand. It's a tournament.
No.
I mean, it's not a tournament.
So we got Widow.
Kills don't really fucking matter anyways. But they still fucking do it anyways.
So he's angry
Doesn't
that he
make any
got
fucking
thirsted.
sense.
I get it. But honestly, I agree. If you have the time to thirst somebody, I think it's a reasonable thing to do. I mean, you usually shouldn't,
Damn,
right?
dude.
You shouldn't.
They're
if
fucking
you're
trash. Vital is fucking trash, dude. I swear.
dude. Anyone
They
who,
just fucking got lucky because they had a fucking sniper snipe me in the fucking face. I had no fucking heals.
dude, guys. All right, and if anyone knows who's talking, I think it's probably on Lethal Gamer's side. Make sure that you message Nate and tell him not to do that. I might have to do it myself, but I'd rather not. Jaeger just got knocked.
Really?
They're making a push.
Oh, they fucking
and they completely
parkoured.
take him out.
They parkoured. That's what happened.
So there we
Fuck,
go. Oh
dude.
my god. I mean, I like the enthusiasm, but you gotta be
Because
weary.
they hopped from roof to roof. That's what they did. I forgot you can do
I hope he's
that.
gonna go to stream and realize. I know it's not his fault.
Yeah, I forgot. I did it all the time. I forgot about that.
So here's the smoke.
Well, I don't get how they.
My god,
didn't thirst you,
it's
though.
not like
they thirsted me
they're
and
so
roasted
loud too.
like fucking pussies. But they didn't thirst
Sorry
you.
for the language, everybody. That's not me. That's just the guy. And this is PUBG's issue. I wouldn't really blame it on the kid or the guy that is talking. Although it looks like he stopped, which is nice. I blame it on PUBG Mobile because, I mean, that's an easy fix. Just don't have someone talk on the chat from spectator mode if they're not in spectator mode. Team 6 is making it in now from the lower end and military base. You got, look at this, Team 17 is actually going to be right next to Team 12 as they're driving right behind them. They might actually hear the car. They do. Vital Finn is getting really close. Driving right there. Driving around. Are they going to let him go? Oh man, Finn didn't even get hit once. Not one scratch on him. Drives away like Tokyo Drift. What do we got? A lot of people are on foot in the middle of the open. It's like this team. Yeah, look at this. It's in the middle. Not a care in the world. It's not too bad though, because look at the map. They're the top. They're Team 17. They're near the top of the northern hemisphere, and they got nobody around them. So that's actually a good spot for them. Yeah, I'm looking at the map. I know. You guys want to see gameplay, and that's what I'm trying to find. I don't want to just jump into a spot and then kind of wait for it. Here's Bishop from Fate. It looks like they got a shelter spot. They did this last time, not at shelter, but a different spot that had an underground, like, shelter base, and it looks like that's where they like to be the most. So if you're in these scrims and you see Fate and you want to take them out, I think this would be a safe idea of where they're going to be. They seem to use this really well. We're going to take a look at Team 20 as they're driving by. Are they going to encounter any issues on the way? Looks like they're slowing down, which is a dangerous move unless they ran out of gas or something. I wouldn't just slowly get to this apartment. Imagine if someone was there. Yeah, I'm thinking the car ran out of gas. That's probably what happened. And they're taking hits. Bad time for that gas to run out. And ooh, taking hard hits on front of him, and he's knocked. You see him jump knocked right there. He goes on this side. This is where the shots were from. What were you thinking? Maybe he just didn't understand where they were coming from. Definitely hit in the wrong spot. And he's completely gone. So what do we got? We got 8. Obviously that was Fate that we were just looking at, and they take out one of Unknown Soldiers' members. You have Snowback here on the house. I don't think they're gonna go for any shots back at him because they still need to heal up. I think 2 of their members have 75%, while VJ needs to get his health up. It looks like he's doing that right now. Does get up to 75%. Oh no, I think I lost my ability to move. Oh, there we go. There we go. I'm good. Never mind. Just was touching the wrong buttons. So we have Unknown Soldiers. It looks like Team 8 is rotating away, and so Unknown will be fine for now. Team 25 against Team 1, literally the opposite ends of the room, facing off against each other. You got Naked against Freedom Gamers. It looks like they got Shane knocked, and they have an AKM. Naked Char is down as well. This is her first match of the evening. And it looks like they go for the Thirst because he needs to get Shane out of the way. You got Nubs. Nubs needs to reload that DP. And he will. He's trying to finish off Death Rain because he needs the points bad. And, oh man, does get a knock. But there's just too many against him. The numbers were not in his favor. Valiant effort from Nubs, but Freedom Gamers will take it. Look at the closeness between these two teams. This is Unknown Soldiers again, same complex as we saw them before, as they were running to this place, if you remember, and getting shot from Fate. But is that Fate now? Is that Fate or is that Silent Mercenaries? Silent Mercenaries have now joined the party. Fate left. And it looks like it's just a battle between these two. Trying to get a grenade on the back end of the house. Is he behind the house? No, he's in the first floor, or in the stairs, I should say, of the house. Snowback's on the second. And you have Self by the car, by the vehicle, taking the buggy possibly. Icy's still back there with Ninja. They can't really leave with a vehicle. They do have a vehicle on the left, actually, that they could leave if they want to. The thing about Team 9 is that they're not in the circle. And Unknown Soldiers is. That's how divided they are right now. It looks like if they decided to, Silent Mercenaries could rotate into the circle pretty easily without Unknown Soldiers getting a hit by using that wall. They're playing it very safe. No one's moving. Even Snowback. I think Snowback and obviously these two players are at a disadvantage. They have the house, but obviously they can crash this house and they won't be shot at because they're not ready to look through that window and peek. Grenade. Is that gonna hit? On wrong side. If it hit in this door, yes it did. He needs to get out. What? What? I mean, he lost 75% of his health. That makes sense. I think they're making a push now. No? They're right there. And it looks like they're going to get sniped from 22. So they need to really get into this house and utilize it themselves before they get third party to some more. Or they can just go around. Icy has moved really close and he's trying to get an angle actually, and very close to it. Look how close Icy is to seeing. Quickly gets the kill there, and that will do it. And Silent Mercenaries will get it for themselves, this house. Meanwhile, 22, it looks like one of their members is trying to creep up close enough. But the damage has been done, and Team 9 doesn't have to worry about third parties. They can just concentrate on this team now, if they decide to. But both teams need to get into the next circle. The circle's not far, but they both need to do that in a minute. Let's see if Vital has an angle. He looked in quickly, he didn't see anything, but they are in that house. Ooh, he sees him. He sees him slowly. Can he get a headshot on this slow-moving guy? You can do it! Yeah, you have an M4, not a sniper. Does he not see him? Is it not rendering for him, maybe at that distance? I don't know, but look how slow he's moving. You can easily take shots. Maybe they don't want to be known. None of them have taken shots, so, you know, it's not a bad idea. If you don't want to be known of your position and don't want to give it away, I get it. But man, that was such an easy hit right there for you if you want to take it. Team 25 is looking in the direction of Team 2. And he changed the DP. I think he knows he's there. Okay, well, he changes it back here to snipe. He is looking at the same complex that Ruthless Killers are at. They're being very careful with this complex. I wouldn't be surprised if they maybe saw a glimpse of a player here already. They see the lit up car, so that could be a good indicator for them to realize that somebody is here. What happened there? It looks like Kovo, who were watching before, got knocked. And now they don't care whether they're hurt or not. Okay, he's going to go for a revive or a heal up. That's good. Does get picked up. Can we get over here in time? So he's really focused on the other side, but he needs to... Monica and Bubble Tea surrounding Freedom Gamers and getting all these kills. Great job. Now we look at how small this circle is, and there's still 7 teams left. 23 people. I don't know how this is going to all turn out. Team 22 is getting on top of this mountain, which might just be a beacon for other teams to realize who's here. Or it could be a great vantage spot to get people down below. It's hard to say at this point. Oh, driving in the car. And the car explodes, getting everybody. So Team 22 with the bolt action warriors pulls it off. Team 23 is right there at the road. He's definitely getting hit right here. Oh no, don't go beyond the tree. You had it. You had the hiding spot behind the tree, but I don't think he realized exactly where those bullets are coming from. He kind of panicked. I mean, he did really do a good job on the car, but you got to be careful on the secondary hits. Third parties from Vital. But Vital is in a very tough spot. 30 seconds, and they are not in the circle. You do have here bolt action warriors. Great spot. Team 22, Team 2, Ruthless Killers are driving around. They're getting real close to Team 11, actually. We're going to take a look at Team 11. This is Reaper Company. Now Fate, look at this. They have all these cars here, and they got the watchtower. That's a big win. That position is going to help them a lot here. These teams are so close. I think they do realize that the other team's here because of the smokes. They threw a grenade in there. It does not take a hit on any of them. And iCurly will get up as long as he's hidden behind this tree. I don't think he really is. If you look at that, if he didn't turn his head, I think he would have got a headshot right there. So Curly is going to be picked up. He needs to heal. Oh no. But right when he left the tree, he got hit hard. Curly also is knocked. Team 23 is just was driving. He stops and gets killed. That is it for Vital. But Team 11 still has to battle out with Fate. Now Bolt Action Warriors is in a lot of trouble. Bang is the only Reaper Company. Sorry, Reaper Company's in a lot of trouble. We're gonna change it up. Team 22. They're heading toward Team 4. Or maybe not. It looks like they're rotating back to the opposite end just to get into the circle. Team 4 needs to get out, and that is full eclipse. They need to get out of the house and get into the circle as well. Team 2 is going to be in a great spot against Team 4, but at the same time, they're going to be in the middle, so they can be seen by all angles possibly at this spot. And if they don't get third-partied, full eclipse will be taken out pretty easily, I would say, at this vantage spot, as they already do get a knock. Looks like Monica is playing defender against anyone else other than full eclipse, because she's looking at pretty much afar there against Reaper Company. And you got Team 22 actually making their way in and saying, I want a piece of this action. So they're heading in this direction. It's pretty much a long distance battle. Looks like Monica lost a member, and they're down to 2 actually. And they are completely taken out. So putting themselves in the middle turned out not to be in the best spot. You got to watch out for that third party. They were trying to get full eclipse on the right, but it did not work out. So let's take a look at Team 11. It looks like he's going to be playing the safe game, or trying to be safe. Never mind, Bang is out, so Reaper Company is out. We're going to spectate Team Fate. Now it looks like full eclipse got 1 knocked. And it looks like Team 22 does not want them to get away. So they're still focused. But look at all the smoke. Great job. Very smart. You got to throw it around so you don't know which one to just spray in. And they did a really good job here. And it looks like Jake is going to use the edge of the circle in order to get in. Meanwhile, Bolt Action Warriors is now in a battle with Fate. So that put him in a tough spot. This is helping out Full Eclipse right here. See why Full Eclipse Jake is on the edge. And they still have 2 of their members. So Ken definitely sees him. Responds with shots, but Ken is not hurt at all. Now he does get a hit, but not hard. John Black. So now you got 1 member, and it looks like Bolt Action Warriors finishes off the job helping out Fate. But that was just a return there. Fate is still alive with Spare. So now BAW. BAW is not looking good. 2 of them knocked immediately. Last member standing, and that will do it. So Fate, beast mode right there, coming in with 9 kills there. Right, I think that completes it. I think that would do it. I think they got the #1 spot. It just depends on who gets #2. Wait. Yeah. No, I'm right. Because Bolt Action Warriors did come in 2nd place, but Fate, I think this outruns it. I think they outrun it. Bolt Action comes out with 4, 5, 6, 7 Full Eclipse, just with 2 people left. Not looking good, but they get 4. Reaper Company 0. Ruthless. Did they ever get a top 3 spot? I don't know, but what I'm trying to say is they keep getting the kills. I wouldn't be surprised if they actually come out with the most kills. Because right now, what do they have? 7, 11, 18. That's 18. That matched the match #2 spot for most kills. And they came in 1st. So they came in 5th and got that much. Not easy. So you got Vital here with 7. Good job, Ulysses, getting 5. You got Rogue Arsenal with 3. Freedom Gamers with 5, 6, 7. Silent Mercenaries with 3. Unknown Soldiers with 1. SOA with 4. Vital with 0. Naked with 1. TG, Top Gun with 0. Lethal Gamers with 0. LHS with, oh man, the LHS, no, 16th spot. Oh, you really left that door open. I don't know if you're getting a top spot anymore. I'm not sure. I hope you guys do, though. I'm rooting for you. We got 2, 3, 4, 5 for LHS. Error with 0. Vanguard with 0. TG with 1. And Sniper, Easy, Hazard, and Critic coming at the end with 0. So we're going to end that there. That was the 3rd match. It is 10:02. Wow. Good job, everyone getting in on time. This was perfect because I think the update is going to be happening for more and more people. So I think that was perfect time for us to have our 3rd match and to have it complete. So thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate everyone who supports Naked Esports and participates and wants to practice and get themselves better, or just want to see how well they can do against competitive teams. That's what it's there for, and I really appreciate you guys using us as your platform. We will have this again on Monday, next Monday at the same time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Registration will be opening up right when I end this stream. I'll definitely notify all the team leaders, and I'll probably notify just in the general chat as well, so everyone can join in. But again, so simply, if you want to register, you have to be team leader, so claim your role as team leader, and then you register. I'll make it as quick as that. So thanks again, everyone who's watching. Thank you for participating if you played, and I hope to see you guys next time in the Naked Pro Scrims. I am Naked H Crusader. The other thing I want to say actually before I end it is we're gonna have Silent Mercenaries. Their scrimmage is coming up at 10:30, right in about a half hour. If you guys want to register for that next week, please do so. I don't think they're taking any spots now. I think they do it the same way we do it. You have to register beforehand, but they may. So I would check out their Discord. It's in our Discord. Their link is in our Discord. So you can go in through ours and to find them if you still want to compete. So again, Silent Mercenaries Pro Scrims are at 10:30 tonight, every Monday. at 10:30. So thank you guys, and enjoy the rest of your night. I am H Crusader, part of Naked Esports. Have a great day.